The developers have just leaked some information about the brand new update. And you never guess what? We're getting a brand new emergency. Time to oof more passengers. Hey guys, my name is Seniac and today we're checking out the brand new leak to the new update coming in Cabin Crew Simulator. Now, this is a juicy one. Not only are we finding out a bunch of things that are coming, but today we are getting a brand new emergency, and it's not what you think. This is actually a crazy one. Now, guys, if you are enjoying these videos, I want to see more Cabin Crew on the channel, and if you want to be the first one to be notified when the update does come out, guys, subscribe right now. Subscribe if you're not, if you want to be the first person to be notified when the update comes out, because your boy will be posting it as soon as it drops. Now, we're getting a brand new update, guys. We've kind of discovered recently from all the trolling the developers are doing, we're not getting the Concorde, but the message is still there. The message is still there, guys. It's hard to see. The message is still here right now. We're not getting the Concorde, but we are still getting a brand new plane. We have no idea what it is, and I am so excited. I still think it's the A340. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. But we found out today that we're getting a brand new emergency. Now, if we go to the Cabin Crew Discord, also join mine, link in the description, guys, to join the Discord right now, you will see that they posted this. Now, there's a lot more to it than what you actually see. And there's more to this leak than just this screenshot. Averick's the developer right now. He low-key explains it in the Discord. So it says here, looks like it will be an interesting landing coming in the next Cabin Crew Simulator update. And we're like, wait, what? An interesting landing? What do you mean? What do you mean? And when you click on the image and make it big, let me kind of bring this up right now. It's quite difficult to see. We have to kind of zoom out. It literally looks legit. Now, there's a few things that kind of there are to kind of decide right now. There's something wrong with the plane, but I didn't realize it until about 20 minutes later, because what caught my attention was this. The fire department, Robloxia Airport Rescue and Firefighting. That caught my attention. And I'm like, wait, what? Fire rescue? What does this mean? They're going to be waiting for us when we're trying to land the plane? What? And then I realized, once I stopped looking at this and I looked at that plane, I realized the plane has 2 wheels at the back, but no wheels at the front. And they did say, right, or Averick did say, looks like it's going to be an interesting landing. Are we going to get the failed landing gear landing as an update? Are we going to get the failed landing gear as an update right now? What? Is that what's happening right now, boys? Now, from this screenshot, it does give away a lot of stuff as well. Now, we currently have the crash landing emergency. And what that pretty much does is you're flying, the engines explode, and you come hurtling down, but you kind of still land on your wheels. Then you have to evacuate everybody. Plane goes kaboom. You know, we understand how that one works. But this one looks a little bit different in the sense of when you land, crash land and a crash landing, you land at a fake runway that's surrounded by nothing, no buildings or anything like that. This one has buildings in the background. It also has a taxiway and a vehicle waiting. Does it mean that we will be able to do the crash landing emergency at the actual airport? Is that what's going to happen? And then do this new one? Are they going to update the crash landing to also implement this new runway kind of ability? Is this going to happen at the airport? Or are we going to be teleported to a kind of like scenario runway where this can happen? Also, when do we realize that we're not having the landing gear? Because clearly, the pilots would not know if the landing gear is going to be stuck until they try to open up the landing gear. So is this emergency literally going to take place only when we go to land? All the emergencies right now, they technically happen randomly at some point on the flight. Yeah, they pretty much do. So is this one going to be the same? Or is this one going to be literally you don't know until you've done everything and then you come into land? Realizing the landing gear will not go down. So you have to then land it and you're going to have to crash And then how does it work? Do you have to evacuate everybody? Because it won't set on fire. It won't explode. It depends on how we land. So what's the emergency of getting everybody off? But then the fire department's here, guys. So maybe the plane does get set on fire. This brings so many questions. So many questions. But what do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you reckon and how this is going to work? I'll give you my opinion in just a moment. I will give you my opinion in just a moment. But when we go into the Discord right now, if you search messages from the developer, you will then see that after he posted this, there was some ultimate confusion with what people were, trying to understand what's going on with this. But it then says, to provide some clarity, it's actually the current B717-200. I think a lot of people were getting a bit confused, thinking, oh, is that the brand new plane that they've just leaked? Is this the brand new plane that they've just leaked? And he was just clarifying, no, it's not. It's the current B717. So, not the new plane, guys. Not the new plane. Damn it, developers, you fools. Damn it. And then it says, and what's going on in this picture is the front landing gear did not go down, which again, people were unsure because just like me, I did not realize there was no landing gear because I was so sidetracked by the fire department vehicle here. Did anybody else think that as well? Did anybody else get sidetracked by this vehicle and not realizing there was a landing gear? Because that was me. I got fooled. And I think the developers have been doing a lot of fooling lately. Looking at you, Scriptus. And it's considered an emergency landing. So it literally is an emergency landing. We have no landing gear right now. So interesting. And then it goes on to say, since the nose touches down, it has no wheel. So who knows what will happen next? Right. That's interesting. So we kind of have to understand them. You're flying. Everything's going great. And the only way that you know that the emergency or the landing gear is not going to work is when you go to operate it, to open it, to begin the landing procedures. Then you realize it's not working. We're going to have to make an emergency landing. And they land. The plane comes in, the nose or the wheels come down, and then they've got to slowly put the nose down to cause minimal disruption. Now, one of three things could potentially happen. It comes down, it lands, it glides to a stop. We're okay. We then got to evacuate everybody on slides. The fire department comes in just in case there's something wrong, but there's nothing wrong. We're all okay. That's scenario 1. Scenario 2. Plane comes in, it lands, nose goes down, the friction causes it to catch fire, up it goes in flames, we've got to put the fire out, fire department comes, puts the fire out outside the plane, we evacuate everybody on the inflatable slides, we're all good. That could happen on scenario 2. But to kind of low-key throw a little bit of a curveball in there right now, scenario 3, baby, scenario 3. The plane comes in, it lands on its back wheels, and as it goes to slowly touch down on the nose to make it a smooth landing, the plane clicks and snaps in half. That's scenario 3. I don't think that one's going to happen, though. That's more emergency landing, the actual Roblox game, than the emergency landing in this game. So you never know. You never know. But I would like to see the difference between emergency landing, the ERJ-145, versus emergency landing, the A380. Because you know the A380 is going to be legit crazy. You know it's going to be crazy. I'd like to know what the purpose is of this. What is this for decoration? Do you guys think this has some significance to this emergency? I don't know. I'm confused. But I would like to think that you can see that they've given us a new kind of... I'm going to throw this out there. I don't think that we are doing this emergency at the airport. I don't think so. But what I think is, you get the fake runway for the crash landing emergency. I reckon that is what this is, what we're looking at. They've just updated it to make it more realistic. There's now a proper taxiway. There's now some buildings, and the fire department's going to be there no matter what. I think it's there by default anyway, And maybe it gets used in the crash landing emergency when the fire needs to be put out. Maybe. Who knows? We might see some ambulances. That would be pretty cool. Could we see some police cars? I don't think there's need for police cars right now. But who knows? Who knows? Now, I would like to know what he was responding to on this message. Why would that need fire trucks, though? That might answer our question. Why would it need a fire truck, though? And he says, since when the nose touches down, it has no wheel. So who knows what could happen next? I think the plane sets fire. I honestly think the plane is going to set fire. Oh my goodness me. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the craziness that's about to ensue right now in this emergency? That's going to blow my mind. That's going to blow our minds. It's going to blow... Minds will be blown. That's all I'm saying. Minds will be blown. Now, wouldn't it be hilarious if you have to go and grab the vehicle? But no, they're going to obviously make their way over to them and then start putting the water out. Oh my goodness me. This is going to change everything. What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. What scenario do you think this is going to take place by? Is the fire and rescue vehicle going to be a huge thing? I don't know. And are you excited for the other stuff? Because we know we're getting some new symbols, which we still don't know what they are. We know we're getting a brand new plane, because that was put in the announcements, I believe, at some point. Yeah. Just give us the goddamn update. I feel like every update the developers come out with, like, oh, how can the next one be better than this one? How are they going to improve themselves? And then they keep doing it. And they keep doing it. And they keep doing it. Guys! Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button down below. Until next time, I see you all soon. So goodbye.